Good evening, everyone. Welcome to VCT Pacific Stage 2 lower bracket final. Press conference is happening right now. We'll have the full team. We'll begin right now. We have the full team TALON with us today. From our left to right, we have Jovi, Frost, Premi, Kilua, Jit Boys, Ty, Cruz. Before we jump into a Q&A session, let's begin by hearing thoughts from each team member. 皆様ようこそ。本日は VCT パシフィックステージ2のローアーブラケット決勝のプレスカンファレンスにお越しいただきありがとうございます。こちら、タランのメンバー全員にお集まりいただいております。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
I'll go first, I guess. I think it was a very good experience for them, being that they are three rookies. What they have been able to do in a short amount of time is beyond incredible. Coming one round short from making it to the biggest stage is, very admirable and stuff. But they put in a lot of time, and it's showing. And the fact that they are rookies is insane. So this is only the beginning for them. And from me to them, I'm very proud of, what they're able to do. So.
Would you like to say something?
I'm pretty sure we all second that.
Thank you.
お願いします。じゃあ、まずは、ボビスコーチ、アシスタントコーチからでしたけれども、素晴らしい経験になったと思います。5人中3人がルーキーという中で、また限られた時間の中だったにもかかわらず、予想以上の成長をしてくれました。でも、ここでもそうですけれども、3人ということで、あと1マップ取れればチャンピオンズビッグステージというところまで来てくれました。時間はこれからもかかるかもしれませんが、まだまだ始まったばかりだと思っています。これからの成長が楽しみです。
Thank you. Now we'll move on to the on-site media questions. Please raise your hand if you have any questions and we'll pass the mic to you. And be sure to state your name and publication before asking your questions. まず、お越しいただいているメディアの質問の方に移りたいと思います。質問のある方々は、挙手をしていただいて、こちらからマイクをお渡ししますので、質問の際にはまずお名前とメディアの媒体をお知らせください。If you have any questions, please raise your hands. What? Right. We'll move on to the online. We'll now move on to the remote live questions. Please use your hand raise feature if you like to ask any questions in English. We'll call out your name. Please state your name and media name as well. それでは次にオンラインでご参加いただいている方々の質問に移りたいと思います。挙手をしていただいて、こちらからお名前をお呼びさせていただきます。オンラインの方々いかがでしょうか。すみません、オンラインではなく、オンサイトの方からお伺いをさせていただきます。We'll start.
네, 저 프로스트 감독님한테 질문이라기보다는 이제 제 시즌이 마무리됐는데 그래도 같이 1년 동안 고생한 동료들이랑 이제 선수들한테 한마디 뭐 하고 싶은 말이 있다면 좀 남겨주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So this one is for Frost. So Talon's 2025 VCT journey ends here today, but is there anything you would like to say to the coaching staff, Jovi, for example, and also the players?
Wow, I haven't actually debriefed with any of them anyway, but this is why I brought you here. We were on 100 Thieves together, and I felt like we had unfinished business. I was hoping to finish it here at Champs, but I'm glad I brought you over. I'm also glad that you agreed with me about Pacific when you got here. I'm glad that you're patient and nice and kind and a soft voice and have much better soft skills than I do with them, the dweebs. As for the youngins, I'm really glad that Cruz and Primi convinced me to go full tie, and I'm actually glad that we got these young guys too. You know, I knew Thai had talent last year, and I was kind of like talking about how I have an academy kid that's like probably ready. I still think I underestimated him. I wasn't really sold on Killua actually. You know, Primi basically wrestled me for that one and pretty much said, if you don't do it, I'm gonna be pissed. And I said, okay, I trust you. Wow, was he right about that one? And technically, this is Primi's rookie season, and I think given the responsibility he has on this team and also the pressure he gets from everyone else, I think you handled it really well, Primi, surprisingly. Like, I thought it's really hard to have everyone look at you as Aspas and you don't have the years, and yet you pretty much deliver every week and you always do what we ask and you're a good teammate. And yeah, I think all three of them did exceptionally well this year. I'm pretty happy with what they accomplished. Like Jovi said, 1 round away is pretty impressive, actually, with 3 rookies. Even though we didn't make champs this year, I do believe this team is still better than the roster that made champs last year, and I think the future is bright for them, for sure. My contract's up, so I don't know if I'll be here next year, but you should all know it was an honor and a privilege to coach you.
Thank you very much.
먼저 조비 코치님에게 한마디를 하고 싶었는데, 사실 뭐 이렇게 딥톡 같은 걸 많이 하지는 않지만 그래도 백티에 있을 때부터 같이 일을 해왔었고, 그리고 둘 다 뭔가 아직까지 더 이뤄내고 싶은 것들이 많아서 퍼시픽에서 그 부분을 챔피언스 진출에 성공하면서 좀 세상에게 보여주고 싶었고, 또 갈증을 풀어내고 싶었는데 좀 아쉬운 마음이 있는데요. 그래도 이렇게 조비 코치를 퍼시픽으로 데려오고, 그리고 같이 와주는 거에 흔쾌히 동의를 해주고, 그리고 퍼시픽에 대한 생각을 함께 할 수 있어서 너무너무 고맙고 또 좋은 시간이었다고 얘기를 하면서, 사실 조비 코치님이 참을성도 있고 또 본인과는 다르게 굉장히 착하고, 그리고 이 어린 선수들을 향해서 정말 따뜻한 마음으로 잘 보살펴 주기 때문에 그런 부분도 참 고맙다고 얘기를 하고요. 그리고 이 선수들에 있어서는 일단 크루즈와 프리미 선수가 이제 올해 초에 좀 풀타이 로스터를 해달라고 굉장히 많이 코치님에게 그리고 감독님에게 부탁을 했었는데, 그 부분에 있어서 탁월한 선택이었다고 얘기를 했고요. 그리고 사실 따이 선수는 작년부터 프로스트 감독이 여기 아카데미생이 있는데 그 1부 리그에서도 뛰어도 전혀 손색이 없겠다라는 생각이 들 만큼 굉장히 눈여겨보던 선수였는데, 그때 기대했던 거 이상으로 정말 많이 보여주고 있어서 참 고맙다고 생각을 하고요. 그리고 사실 킬로아 선수 같은 경우에는 좀 많이 고민을 하셨대요. 그런데 프리미 선수가 킬로아 안 데려오면은 화낼 거라고 정말 강하게 어필을 했었는데, 역시 프리미 선수가 좀 그 킬로아 선수를 의 능력을 알아채는 눈이 정말 매서웠고 잘 캐치했던 것 같고요. 그래서 그 부분에 대해서는 프리미 선수에게 공을 돌리고 싶다고 하고, 그리고 프리미 선수 자체도 이번 시즌이 데뷔 시즌이고 어떻게 보면 신인인데 정말 너무 많은 압박감과 또 기대감을 끌어안고서도 너무 잘해준 것 같습니다. 사실 사람들이 뭐 태국의 아스파스다라는 얘기를 하는데, 아스파스만큼의 경험이 없는데도 정말 매주 탈론을 위해서 굉장히 좋은 모습, 기대 이상으로 좋은 퍼포먼스를 보여줬기 때문에 너무 대단한 선수인 것 같고요. 그리고 저희가 신인 선수가 3명이 있는데 그런 부분을 감안하면 너무나도 대단한 부분을 이뤄낸 것 같습니다. 그래서 지금 읽어낸 모든 것에 대해서 너무 자랑스럽고 또 그리고 대단한 결과라고 자부할 수 있고요. 올해는 챔피언스에 진출하지는 못했지만 그래도 저희 2025년에 이 로스터가 챔피언스에 진출했던 2024의 로스터보다 훨씬 더 좋고 강력한 팀이라고 생각을 하고 있습니다. 그리고 믿어 의심치 않고요. 그리고 개인적으로는 프로스트 감독님의 계약이 이제 올해로 끝이 나게 되는데, 뭐 퍼시픽에 있을지는 모르겠지만 그리고 탈론에 있을지는 모르겠지만 그래도 이 선수들과 함께 할 수 있어서 정말 영광이었고 뜻깊은 시간이었다고 말해주고 싶다고 합니다.
Thank you so
Damn,
much.
Jen, you got all that? That's crazy.
I
Good
wrote it
job.
down.
Good job.
Now we have another question from on site.
Hello, guys. So Lara, commiserations on the loss, but yeah, I agree with Jovi that the team played very well today, and it's very sad not to see Talon this year champions, but I'm pretty sure we will see your team next year. So my question will be to the younger players, since many of you played best of 5 on such a big stage for the first time. So I would love to hear like how was it for you? Like your impressions from it. And my second question also will be if there's something you want to tell to your fans moving forward, maybe thank them and share some plans for the off season. Thank you.
ก็รู้สึกสนุกดีครับ แล้วก็ที่ได้เล่นกับเพื่อนๆ5 คนแล้วก็เบสไฟครั้งแรกของทุกๆคนนะครับ ก็ไม่มีอะไรจะพูดครับก็สนุกครับ
I had a lot of fun, and it's such a great time to be able to play with friends on stage. And there's nothing much I can say apart from we just had a lot of fun, and it's a really good experience.
ก็สนุกเหมือนกันครับที่ได้เล่นกับเพื่อนแล้วก็อาจจะเล่นได้ไม่ค่อยดีมากก็ขอโทษด้วยครับ
I also had a lot of fun. Even though I might not have played my best, I'm really sorry, but yeah.
ครับก็ถือว่าเป็นประสบการณ์ที่ดีครับก็ดีใจที่ได้มาเล่นกับเพื่อนๆครับอย่างที่ทุกคนรู้ว่าพวกผมเป็นเพื่อนกันมาก่อนอะไรอย่างนี้ครับก็ภูมิใจในตัวทุกคนครับที่มาได้ถึงขนาดนี้ครับแต่ก็ขอโทษด้วยครับเสียดายนิดนึงครับ
So I'm very happy that I get to play with friends because obviously everybody knows that we're all friends, and then the opportunity to play on stage with friends is very rare. So I'm glad, and sorry to the fans that we didn't make it. I know it was a bit disappointing, but we'll try better.
And if I could ask also Jade Boys and Cruz to say some words to the fans.
ก็ขอบคุณแฟนๆชาวไทยแล้วก็ญี่ปุ่นทุกคนที่แบบมาเชียร์พวกเราด้วยครับก็ส่วนตัวก็รู้สึกขอบคุณมากๆครับผมถึงแม้ว่าพวกเราก็จะทำไม่ได้แต่ก็พวกเราก็ทำดีที่สุดแล้ว
I'd like to thank all the Thai fans and the Japanese fans. It has been an amazing day for us and an amazing experience here in this hall. Even though we did not make it, but we really did our best. So for me, I'd like to thank all the fans and thank you for the opportunity that I get to play on this stage. Even though you said it's a best of 5 for like the kids, but it's actually my first best of 5 on stage. So I'm just very proud of the boys. I picked them, and even though we're not friends, but I feel like I just made family, and it's a really good experience to see them grow. And without them, I wouldn't be able to be on that stage and play. So I'm really proud of them.
Thank you so much for sharing and good luck in the next season.
Thank you so much. And we have 2 more questions from the on-site.
안녕하세요. 질문 기회 주셔서 감사합니다. 프로스트 감독님에게 맵뱀픽 관련해서 질문 드리고 싶습니다. 탈론은 그동안 어센트를 고정배 해왔는데요. 하지만 RRQ의 아이스박스는 킥오프 때부터 워낙 극강이라는 평가를 받았고, 그리고 또 반면에 이제 최근 어센트의 RRQ 승률은 1승 3패로 저조해서 이번 매치 때 어센트를 풀고 아이스박스를 밴하지 않을까 하는 예상도 있었습니다. 하지만 결국 탈론은 그대로 어센트를 고정을 밴했는데요. 아이스박스 대신에 어센트의 밴 카드를 사용한 이유가 RRQ의 아이스박스 퍼포먼스보다 어센트가 탈론의 약점이라고 판단했기 때문인가요? 혹시 그 맵뱀 픽에 대한 경위가 궁금합니다.
This one is for Frost, and it's about the map vetoes today. Ascent has been Talon's permaban, and we know that RRQ's Icebox is one of their strongest maps. And but recently, we can see that RRQ's Ascent win rate was well, they were 1-3. So a lot of people thought that maybe you will let Ascent through and ban Icebox instead, but you guys still went for that Ascent permaban. So what was the reason for that? Did you feel like RRQ's Icebox was more manageable, or did you just want to ban Ascent because you thought that was your weak link in the map vetoes?
안녕하세요. To tell you the truth, since I'm no longer under contract, I can do that now. Look, I hate having permas. There's nothing I hate more than having a weak veto. But the one thing I've had to learn this year, since we made the changes, Cruz has been constantly fighting with me about making game plans simple, making things a little bit easier for the ties, and making, relying on their overall ability, which last year I wasn't technically able to do with the roster composition that we had. We had to be smarter, not more skilled. This year, we can rely on the skill a lot more, even if they're young, because no matter what, they're very talented. And in most cases, they'll figure it out. So I've had to eat that. And that's pretty much why we decided to just keep it easy and just not have an Ascent. We know their win rate was low. There's a couple things that we could do, but ultimately it was decided that that's probably the best way moving forward in this run here, because PRX also doesn't like Ascent either. So it would have been doubly good to have a good Ascent, but that's why we decided that. Icebox, we just like our Icebox. I will admit our Icebox today was not very good. And for some reason, we are so inconsistent on that map. Sometimes we look like the best team in the world. Other times, I'm not even sure we've ever played Icebox. So it's like kind of confusing. But I think a lot of that also had to do with, I think Icebox being map 4 was a real learning lesson. I think the energy was low. I think a lot of stuff was bad. I mean, even map 5, we started really slow. I think the series, though, to wrap this up, was ultimately decided on Corrode. We lost both pistols and kept getting thriftied and still lost 13-10. We should have won that map. And then none of this would have been a problem. No Icebox issue, no Sunset comeback. I think at the end of the day, if we look back with any regret, it should be on Corrode. I thought the way we played Sunset, we played with a lot of heart and a lot of grit. And yeah, I was pretty happy with Sunset. Icebox is just unlucky sometimes.
Thank you so much.
일단 가장 먼저 좀 이제는 솔직히 말씀드릴 수 있을 것 같아요. 계약이 이제 만료됐기 때문에 이제 개인적으로는 이렇게 고정밴을 굉장히 싫어합니다. 상대에게 아무래도 대놓고 약점을 보여주기 때문인데, 근데 올해 좀 깨달은 건 이렇게 로스터의 변화를 주고 나서 크루즈 선수가 아무래도 선수들이 조금 더 쉽게 단순하게 게임을 하는 게 좋을 것 같다라고 강력하게 어필을 했었어요. 그런데 이제 또 작년에는 못했던 게 이런 부분이 좀 선수들의 강점이나 좀 피지컬을 살릴 수 있는 로스터가 아니어가지고 작년에는 조금 더 똑똑하게 한 번씩 꼬아서 그냥 전략적으로 플레이를 하는 게 굉장히 중요했고, 이렇게 선수들의 개인 기량에 조금 더 기댈 수가 없었는데, 올해는 이제 로스터가 바뀌고 나서 어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 충분히 헤쳐나갈 힘이 선수들에게 있기 때문에 조금 더 선수들의 개개인의 역량이나 스킬에 많이 기댈 수 있었거든요. 그래서 오히려 크루즈 선수의 말을 들으면서 조금 더 이 선수들이 단순하고 편하게 경기를 치를 수 있도록 웹밴을 그쪽으로 가져가는 게 낫겠다라고 생각을 했고, 그런 방향성을 잡았던 올해였습니다. 그리고 뭐 RRQ의 센트 승률이 낮은 거는 알고 있었는데, 근데 사실 탈론 입장에서 보면 오늘 같은 경우에도 그렇고, 만약에 오늘 이기게 된다면 내일도 페이퍼렉스랑 만나게 됐을 텐데, 페이퍼렉스도 어센트를 그렇게 좋아하는 맵은 아니거든요. 그래서 오늘 어센트를 밴하게 된다면 아마 이기고 내일 두 마리 토끼를 잡을 수 있는 그런 맵뱀픽이 되지 않을까라고 생각을 했던 부분도 있습니다. 그리고 사실 탈론의 아이스박스도 어떻게 보면 굉장히 왔다 갔다 하는 부분이 있는 것 같아요. 어느 날은 너무 잘하다가도 어느 날은 뭐 한 번도 안 해본 맵을 플레이하는 것처럼 저조한 날이 있는데, 근데 아이스박스에서의 내용은 아마도 아이스박스가 네 번째 맵이어서 그렇지 않을까라는 생각이 들어요. 아무래도 선수들의 에너지 레벨이 굉장히 낮았고, 뭐 맵 5 때 선셋 때도 시작이 조금 시동이 걸리는 데 있어서 늦기는 했지만, 제 생각에 아이스박스를 차치하고도 아무래도 오늘의 승부처는 코로드였던 거라고 볼 수 있을 것 같은데요. 뭐 피스톨 진 것도 있었고 저려강 당하면서 13대 10이라는 스코어가 나왔는데, 사실 이런 일이 없었다면, 코로드를 승리했다면 그 이후에 아이스박스와 선셋은 이제 얘기를 안 해도 되는 부분이었기 때문에, 저희에게 만약에 후회가 남는다면 그 후회는 아마도 코로드에서 많이 찾아볼 수 있을 것 같고, 그만큼 코로드를 승리했어야 한다는 생각이 듭니다. 그리고 뭐 선셋은 최선을 다해서 정말 모든 걸 쏟아 부었기 때문에 선셋 내용에 있어서는 굉장히 만족스럽고 뿌듯하고요. 아이스박스는 그냥 운이 안 좋았던, 그냥 오늘은 좀 아니었던 것 같은 맵이라고 요약할 수 있겠습니다.
Thank you so much. We have one last question.
สวัสดีค่ะ มาจากญี่ปุ่นค่ะ。ここからすいません、強くお願いします。すいません、私は日本の、印象と、あと日本のファンの印象みたいなことを聞きたいんですけど、2人の選手に答えてもらいたくって、選手の中で多分、プリミー選手、ジットボーイ選手、クルーズ選手は多分前に日本に来たことがあって、キルア選手とタイ選手は多分初めてだと思うんで、その来たことある人の中から1人、初めての人の中から1人でちょっと質問したいです。
Okay, this is a question for, so I want to double check. Kilo and Tai, is this your first time coming to Japan? Yes. And Premi, Jet Boys and Cruise, you've been here before, right? Last year I met you. So this is a question for one from the three who's coming to Japan for the first time, and one for you guys you guys have been here before. And how do you like Japan, and which part of Japan do you like the most?
ก็คือเป็นไงบ้างญี่ปุ่นครั้งแรกเป็นอะไรญี่ปุ่น ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นมากครับที่แบบได้การตอบรับเป็นอย่างดีอย่างเช่นหันไปมองบนสเตจนี้ก็เห็นป้ายทารอนเยอะครับไม่คิดว่าจะมีคนญี่ปุ่นเชียร์ขนาดนี้ก็เป็นประสบการณ์ที่ดีสำหรับตัวผมด้วยครั้งแรกที่แบบคนมาเชียร์เยอะขนาดนี้แล้วก็หันไปเห็นคนดูแบบส่วนก็น่าอยู่มากครับญี่ปุ่นน่าอยู่มากครับ
มันตอบนะกูลืมมองอะไรอ๋อ so being here in Japan the first time I really liked it and I want to stay here, and for this event specifically I'm really happy that I didn't think that there would be as many fans as they are on cheering for us, because looking around and we all see like our logo, they're cheering for us, and it has been amazing. It feels really great to be on that stage and to know that a lot of people are cheering for us. So I'm really happy that Japanese people are very nice to us.
まずですけれども、すごく気に入りました。日本楽しいですし、もっといたいなと思いました。で、日本の印象というか、この大会についての印象ですけれども、すごく嬉しかったです。こんなにタロンのファンがいるとは思わず。でも、会場の中を見回すと、チームのロゴを持っていてくれたりとか、自分たちの応援をしてくれる人がたくさんいたので、そういった人たちの前でステージの上に立ってプレーができたっていうのは本当に嬉しいし、良い経験になったと思います。日本のファンの皆さんにすごく感謝しています。 And there's one who has experience coming to Japan. How do you like Japan and which part of Japan do you like?
I think for the boys that has been here, the last time we've been here, we were in Tokyo and we liked it a lot because food is amazing. And all of us had a lot of sushi last time. We we went for sushi almost every day. Even the first meal we had here in Japan was also sushi. So it's a really great place. And even my boss, he likes Japan too. We all wanted to come here. So at least we made it here, right? Fortunately, we couldn't go to Paris, but I mean, what's in front of us is already good. So I'm just happy that we're here in front of the Japanese crowd and they're happy we played a good game.
Thank you. そしてクルーズ選手ですけれども、はい、以前も東京に来たことがあり、ご飯が美味しいのが何よりも好きなところです。で、前回来た時は毎日お寿司を食べていたと言ってもいいぐらいお寿司を食べまくっていました。で、今回も来日すぐに最初のお食事がお寿司だったそうです。で、自分だけではなくて、ボスも日本大好きです。なので、少なくともパリには行けませんでしたけれども、東京に来てこうやって、プレーをすることができたっていうこと、目の前にある現実に感謝したいなというような思いでいるのが今の自分の気持ちです。Thank you.
はい。では、thank you, and this wraps up the session with TALON. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll be back shortly with RRQ. ありがとうございました。これでTALONのセッション終了となります。この後は RRQ のご誕生といたします。ありがとうございました。